So Conny Gyura she's a former IFBB fitness champion, a world she's a German European and world champion fitness person. She's a personal trainer. She's owner of a boutique gym, Fit and Fight, in Pompano Beach, Florida. I once went to a spa in Pompano Beach, Florida. I don't know what it was called now. I can't remember. I was younger.
I'm not going
20s.
Normally into spas. I have no idea.
Yeah, I know. I can't remember. It was so long ago. I cannot
Was
remember. Good? Yeah, back then it was. Sure, it was fun. But I was probably like 25 and I'm 51. So I have no idea when it was, what it was called. But I know you also have a podcast, Secrets of a Personal Trainer. Let's talk about what you do and how you help people and what your philosophy is on people finding the right size for their body and how they can get there.
Exactly. So as a former world champion, like in the first 10 years when I was modeling and I hold all these speeches, it was all about just beauty, all about just looking perfect, having the perfect body form. So everybody get jealous when you are in a nice dress. So that slowly transformed with aging to more into a health direction. So now I'm now 54, and now it's more about being pain-free, being healthy, having a strong immune system, and eating healthy. So when you have that, when you do that, then the chance is great that you have also a really good body. That's following now from eating healthy. Previously, it was just about beauty.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that when we are nourishing our bodies and we're exercising in a way that's beneficial to our bodies rather than in a way that sort of hurts, we tend to end up the benefit of that or the byproduct of that is we end up looking better.
It's just when we are aging, just the point of view is switching. It's just a different point of view now. And that comes when you age. So, and also my clients, when they come in, they see the pictures from when I was 18, 19 and top of the world physically. And they say, I would like to look like that. I'm like, I would like to look like that too.
Yeah, but I think it's fair. But I think you're right that as we age, like I know that my perspective has definitely shifted. I mean, I get up some days, most days I wake up and I can have my coffee or whatever, and then I can work out and be fine and not like I can just get it done for the most part. But like a day like today.
Are you working out rather in the morning or in the evening? Are you more evening person for workouts?
So I have like ADD when it comes to exercise. So I'll work out for a bit in the morning and then I'll work out after my show for an hour. Like I love to walk. So I'll go on the treadmill and watch a movie or watch a TV show or two, that kind of thing. I don't like to work. I don't like to work too hard. I like I'll do like maybe a 30 or 40 minute hard bit of something to sweat and get my heart rate up. But like, I like to be gentle. Like if I lift weights, I'll lift some light weights. Like I like gentle exercise. But today I woke up so tired. I'm just tired today. So I walked a little bit before the show. I ate a little bit. And after my show, I'll walk again and I'll be fine and I'll get done whatever. But today had to be sort of slower.
And here you can see your energy level is not every day the same. People don't know that.
Oh, God,
your energy level is not the same. You wake
Depends
up.
on my period.
You had. Yeah. Exactly. So there are different things where influence how you feel on that day. And days when you feel that your energy level is not that high, then you just don't work that hard. You don't use then bigger weights. You are going, maybe you just go for a power walk instead of weights.
Right.
So you have to adjust how your body is feeling. The body tells you what you should do. And if your body tells you should not do anything, just sitting on the couch with potato chips, that's the wrong voice.
That is the wrong voice. I agree. Hold on. Because I always feel better once I've walked a little bit.
Exactly.
I think like walking is the most benign activity. You could just walk. And unless you're ill and if you're sick, I get it. But
that's different.
Right. But it's gotten to the point where, Conny, I only will sit on my couch and watch TV that way at like after 7 p.m. After 7 p.m., the couch is fine. From 7 to 9, I can watch some TV, take out the dogs, which means I stand up anyway. But and then and then go to sleep. But I can't spend the whole day like seated, just I go crazy.
There, And yeah, but that's your personality already. So you are already very hyper. You're very active. I can see that here. I see your face.
Hyper.
So I can see you are like, you are 100% with you. You know what I added to the power walk? I have Nordic walking poles.
Oh, so I like Florida, that. How does that walk? How do you do it? How do you do that?
Florida, we are walking with special poles. I have them from Europe. In Europe, everybody has a pairs of poles because the health insurances are paying for that. Yes. It's a way to exercise where you add your arms and your upper body to the workout. You burn 40% more calories. So we are walking there with poles, and the Floridians seeing us with the poles, and then, oh, are you wrong in Florida? You should go where snow is. I'm like, no. This has nothing to do with skiing.
Yeah.
This is Nordic power walking, adding the upper body to the workout with poles, and I add also some exercises while we are walking.
I love
my clients who are listening now from the gym, so they know I kick butt while we are walking. So
what do you think about wrist weights and ankle weights when you're walking?
Wrist weights, the wrist weights should be fine. The ankle weights, I tried with 3-pound ankle weights. It hurts my knees. It's too much resistance. Yeah. So also we walk sometimes in deep sand. We have the beach right in front of.
I love that. Oh, do I love that? Oh,
beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah. So the deep sand takes over these additional weights from your ankle. So I like that better. With weights, you have to be careful. Again, you try, and then you listen to the body, how it reacts to the weights.
I like a weighted belt is also nice. A weighted belt can be very nice if it's evenly dispersed and
but I can see you are Mrs. You are very skinny.
I'm not very skinny. I'm really not. I'm perimenopausal. I have a belly. I have a nice little
Show me. Put the belly out there.
This is my whole body.
Oh my God, she's standing up. She's standing up. I love it.
I'm very average. I'm very like just a normal body, but I work at it. I work hard. It's hard.
The other people have the belly weight, the fat around the waist.
Oh,
that's additional weight. That's additional weight. That's like having weights additionally when you are power walking.
Sure,
and that's burning while you are doing cardio. Also, to pitch one thing, I bought the Peloton treadmill in for the gym. Love it when I have to walk inside. Love it.
Yeah, no, treadmills are great. Treadmill, whether it's Peloton or any treadmill's great. I have the Peloton bike, and I love my bike a lot.
Right.
What I found with the bike, and why I recommend the bike to people, is because sometimes I have to work really hard because I walk so much. Like I'm sure you have to work very hard, Connie, to get my heart rate up. So like if I'm on the treadmill, I have to run, or I have to put a high incline, or I have to wear my wrist weights or a belt. I have to, because I do a lot of cardio. But when I'm on the bike, if I put up the resistance, my leg muscles kick in and my heart rate can go up more quickly. So for efficiency, I'll use that but quick, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I'm not spending hours doing
great.
It. No way.
That's perfect. You should not even do more. That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Talk about lifting weights and the importance of aging and lifting weights.
So for me, that's how I see it. Okay, I'm a weight girl anyway. I love my dumbbells. I love my free weights. I really do. Now, when you look at the Olympians, when you look at the top athletes everywhere around the world, they all use weights, all of them. So the weight exercise, let's say for us, like twice a week, for an average twice a week weights for like 40, 45 minutes. That's the basic of every exercise. After that, you can go to Pilates, you can go to yoga, you can go to tennis or golf or whatever you're doing. But the basic of everything is the development of your muscle structure. And a lot of people don't know that. They think, I don't like weights. The basic of everything is the weights. And you don't have to do that every day. Absolutely not.
You need 3 days a week, right? 2 or 3 days a week.
Even better.
So that's going to help with this. That's going to help with this part. Because this is the worst.
Okay. Now, in the radio, you cannot see this exercise. I have my elbows up.
Triceps. Yeah, the triceps.
And heavy. Heavy. You take a 15-pound dumbbell. Fine. Every second day, I guarantee you, watch your triceps. Watch this wobble under your arm.
We'll get firmer.
It really disappears. Heavy weight. Elbows above your head, parallel.
One 15-pound dumbbell. One 15 pound.
pound dumbbell.
Okay,
exactly.
I have it.
Watch what's happening. Watch what's happening.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it every other day.
Every other day. Correct.
I'm going to do 3 sets of what, 10 or 5 sets of 8? What do I do?
It depends. Yeah, 8 is always the minimum, and 15 it should be like the maximum. If you reach 15, it's time to invest new dumbbell.
How many sets?
I do 4 or 5 sets max.
Fine.
4 or 5 sets.
Okay.
Max. That's it.
That's just
That's
not
it.
a lot
Try
of
it.
time. Yeah, that's like 5 to 7 minutes. That's just not
Exactly.
crazy.
That's it. If you do just the triceps because you want to get rid of this,
that's really what
part,
I need to do.
That is really, really helping. So the weights is just really the basic. I push and push and push, and I think I'm doing a relatively good job. All my women who are in the gym, they love weights. They have to, otherwise there would be a problem.
That wouldn't work well. Right. You can be followed, by the way, on Instagram at Conny Gyura, and that's Gyura, ConnyGyura, and talk about your philosophy on food and nutrition.
Yes. So this is now like completely different from most of the nutrition, what I read, or there are different diets out there. The word diet, I don't even like to use that word, because I don't want you on a diet. I don't want the client on a diet.
Okay.
I am working on changing their lifestyles. Mm-hmm. And I am not telling them tomorrow you cannot eat anything. We are now on a diet. I tell them, most of all, first thing, no fried food. That's the very first thing. The first change, no fried food. That does not mean you can never eat fried food. It means while you are going, you're changing your lifestyle. You have to cut back on all this fried food. Like when Gayle King told half a year ago on her CBS morning show, I watch that every morning. She loves to go to a special chain to eat the fried food. I was jumping up and down on my sofa in the morning. I said, Gayle, you cannot say that. People listening. And that's why you are yo-yoing with your weight. That's why you are yo-yoing on TV with the weight. You cannot eat that. You cannot promote that chain of bad food. So that's the first thing. That already helps a lot. Also, people get addicted to the combination of sweet, salt, and fat.
You're not kidding. You are not kidding.
Jenny, this is an addiction. It is so bad when you stop eating that the first 2-3 days. I tell you, you start shaking with your hands like an addict. It's amazing how big the addiction is. And that's why it's so hard. You look outside on the streets, everywhere is garbage food. You can buy garbage food everywhere. It's horrible. It's horrible. So it's very hard to tell these people who are used to eat all that shit. It's very hard to tell them, you cannot eat that. This is destroying you from inside out. So
what should we do? So what do we do?
So you have to cut out. You have to cut out all this food, this fried food. That's the first thing. The fried food is the first thing. You also start drinking more water, spring water, not purified water, spring water where minerals are in it naturally, natural spring water. So this is the first 2 steps. That already helps you with like 30-35% of the weight loss. Just this. Now you start eating more grilled fish or meat. You add more salad to fill your stomach. You should never be hungry. When you are hungry, something is wrong. You also need to learn the difference between being hungry and craving. That's not the same. People don't know that.
No,
people
it's not the same thing at all. And I wish it were. It's not. Right.
Exactly.
No, I know.
So
because you know what I crave, Connie? Because Connie, I crave this. I want the sweet and the salty.
Yeah, and I'm just sweet. I'm just sweet. When my mom is here from Germany in 3 weeks, I'm completely addicted to the butter cookies for Christmas.
Oh,
and then
good.
Then I have the same problem. In January, for like 6 days, I go on juicing. I eat just fruits and veggies and drink fruits and veggies for 6 days. After 6 days, the craving is gone. And if you want to see more to that juicing, it's in my book, Secrets of a Personal Trainer, on Amazon, that I write down how you do this couple of days of juicing to clean your taste buds. So you taste everything intensely again. The strawberry, they have taste.
Yes.
You have you have this compromised taste buds. You don't taste them anymore. If it's
Right.
not salty or sweet, you don't taste them. You
I know.
don't not taste the natural flavor anymore. So
You
this
brought up a
juicing
really
is
good
helping
point,
you.
though. Yeah, you brought up a really good point. When you eat, because I always talk about on the show that the way that you lose weight, frankly, is your body has to be in a calorie deficit. The way that you
Correct.
could be in a calorie deficit and sort of survive it is by eating things that don't make you feel hungry, but you're still at a calorie deficit. So when you eat
Correct.
fruits and vegetables
Exactly.
and lean proteins and everything's clean and there's not sort of the added fat and the added sugars and the
Correct.
added salt, then your body feels nourished and satiated because the fiber is filling you up and the water in the
Correct.
food is filling you up and the protein in the food is filling you up. And so
Exactly.
you feel fuller, but not with excess calories. And so you can eat what your body needs, and then your body starts to let go because you're not overeating.
Jenny, very important. When all these diets who say no carbs, no carbs, this
Right.
is not correct. The body is made to digest carbs. We need carbs when we
Sure.
are moving, when we are thinking.
Sure.
Long chain carbs.
Yes.
Long chain carbs. I strongly recommend. You can eat the fruit. There's no problem with that. So when they think, oh, there are carbs in the fruit, that's good. That's good carbs. That burns right away. It's not chemical. It's not the white sugar. So you can
It's
eat that.
true.
You can eat
Yes.
rice.
Yes.
You can eat a potato. It's like the portion makes the difference. In
The portion
Germany,
makes the addition, yeah, and how processed the carbohydrate
right,
is.
exactly. In Germany, the one doctor told me one time, when you want to be forget the calories and all that, if you want to be careful with food and you just don't want to count the calories, then you take your hand, you open your palm, you put your fingers and your hand on the plate, and that's the size what you should eat 5 times a day. The hand, open palm, you put it on the food,
Smart.
and that's what you cut out. The other part you take home. That's
It's so
what you're
true.
eating.
By the way, that's exactly right. They're right. That Connie, that's
Exactly.
great advice, and it's true because it is. The truth is, if everybody could have it's hard to have self-control. So no blame. I'm not like saying there's
Absolutely.
anything wrong with anybody, but honestly, if I
Absolutely.
could eat just half the ice cream cone or half the frozen yogurt or half the French fries or half the pasta, obviously don't have French fries, but whatever, half means less calories. So ultimately,
Exactly. And Jenny,
Right.
you know what another problem is? The American plates, the plates where you're eating from, are double the size from the European plate.
massive. They're massive. You should eat on a
Massive.
salad plate and don't fill it twice.
That's it. And you know what? That's exactly what I'm doing. I am eating my lunch from a salad plate. And
Yeah.
again, I am very careful. I'm very careful with what
Of
I'm
course.
eating. And I still need the plate, the smaller plate. So my eyes
I love that
still
you say
think
that.
I eat more. So
Connie,
that's how
I
you
love
work.
that. It's honest. I'm so tired of people being like, oh, just eat intuitively and just, let yourself figure it. I'm like, my brain mechanism is broken. The one that will tell me how to eat intuitively. I'll eat 3 times the amount that I need because I don't have the ability
Right.
to just intuitively. My intuition is going to have me eat 3 buckets of whatever it is that I want to eat in that
Right.
moment.
Oh, I'm with chocolate and cookies. This is
Right.
I could live just on that. And so I am
good.
fighting every day too. Even if it's my job, I am fighting every day as everybody else does. It just depends how hardcore you are with yourself.
That's right.
So-
All right. So Connie, you are at Conny Gyura on Instagram, Gyura, ConnyGyura, and your podcast, Secret of a Personal Trainer, and that's
Personal
also
trainer.
the book on Amazon.
Yes. And SiriusXM's Pandora, you can listen there on the podcast.
Okay,
every
good.
second week.
Great. Thank you so much for being on my show. You're terrific.
Thank you
and
for
lovely.
having me, Jenny.
All right. Quick break, you guys. I'll be right back with Michael Wolf and Serena Poon. Stay tuned.
Turn your radio up to 50. There's more Just Jenny with Jenny Hutt next.